I think it's always important to begin any discussion about what child and forced labor is by first of all discussing whether or not it still goes on. We like to believe that slavery is something that happened 200 years ago and doesn't affect us today, but in truth, it still exists. Forced labor is any time somebody works in a place where they feel unsafe, or somewhere where they're not paid enough, or where they're tricked into doing work that they didn't mean to do. Child labor is any of those things, only for children. When I look at the information that we have, the thing that always strikes me first is that there is 156 million child laborers in the world as of 2016. And maybe most sad of all is the fact that that's just what we know about. 76 countries in the world still have problems with child and forced labor. There's only 200 countries in the world, which means 1 in every 3 is dealing with it. The sad truth of the matter is that in many places in the world, children feel intimidated by people that are bigger than them, or circumstances that are beyond their control. Maybe they think they're doing what they can to support their family that's already living in a lot of poverty. The products made using child labor include things like sugar and cocoa, which we use to make chocolate. There's bricks and cotton. These aren't just problems that happen across the world, but they're problems that impact our lives here as well. I told you all the story about how I bought this shirt and 2 weeks later found out that it was made in a factory that collapsed. Had I known this shirt was made in that factory, I wouldn't have bought it, but I liked it and it was cheap. And sometimes it's that desire to make products cheap that impacts people the most. As you complete your slavery research project, I want you to take some time to think about how lucky we are to live in Canada, a country that tries to make sure that all its employees and all of its citizens are working safely. And at the same time, I want you to take some time to think about what you can do in order to make a change in the world. The best way you can help is by being informed and letting other people know that this isn't okay. By being informed, you can also choose to support companies that you know are doing their best to make sure their employees are treated fairly. You could support organizations like Fair Trade, which helps ensure that people around the world are treated fairly for the work that they're doing. And probably most effectively of all, you can voice your opinion that what's going on isn't okay. You can contact companies directly or interact with them on social media. At the end of this, I don't want you to take away how bad the world is, but how much better it can be, and how you can take an active role in that change.